Me and AfroBoiYT are going to be discussing our Royal Rumble predictions today, and we're going to figure out what we think is going to actually happen in the Royal Rumble tomorrow. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to start off with the Women's Royal Rumble. Afro, take it away.
All right, so me, personally, I believe that the Women's Rumble could either result in two people coming back. And these are like my two main picks right now. And it's either Sasha Banks or AJ Lee. Now, if AJ returns, it's not going to be a championship win. But I feel like if someone as big as Sasha does come back, she'll definitely be main event.
So if any of those two come back, you're predicting them to win the Rumble?
Not AJ Lee, but Sasha.
If none of those two comes back, then who's winning the Rumble?
That is a question. I know for a fact Nia Jackson will get jumped and thrown the heck out, so we know that off rip. I think most possibly either Bianca or dang, that's actually kind of a question. Maybe possibly Becky Lynch.
So my predictions is either it's going to be, I think it's going to be Bianca, or I believe Bayley's in the Rumble. I think this might be Bayley. And if
I want to say Bayley, but I feel like she might get thrown off.
Here's my thing though: if it is Bayley, then that would result in the end of Damage Control, as is, and because obviously, you know, with Bayley's not going to end up challenging Rhea for the title and everything. Like we can already tell because they have no interaction. There's no storyline right there that's been built up. So it would end up being one of them things where she's gonna turn on, she'll turn, either they'll jump her and Bayley turns back to a face, or she betrays them and challenges Io. But yeah, I can see either Bayley or Bianca winning it, in my opinion.
Okay. I think Becky Lynch, only because I feel like she's not going to be beefing with Nia Jax for that much longer. So if anything, she'll probably end up just throwing out freaking Nia, ending the beef there, maybe having one more match at let's say the next pay-per-view Elimination Chamber, and then going for a championship at that point.
Got it. All right. Okay, so now the U.S. Championship. I personally think that Logan is going to retain. I think that Logan probably, I think, will hold it to WrestleMania. I think Logan will hold it to Mania, and then at that point, Logan, I wonder if Dom, because he's been hyping Dom up a lot. I wonder if Dom they do some little partnership thing for a minute, and then Dom turns on him, and then they have a match at Mania. But yeah, I personally believe that Logan's gonna retain. They're gonna put on a spectacular match though, for sure.
Yeah, possibly. I think low-key Kevin Owens, because it's still a celebrity with the belt, man. It's I know he's an amazing wrestler in the ring. I know he's getting his own respect for stuff like that. But him being a champion, he wasn't even really defending his belt like that with this reign. Because he's mainly been having other stuff to do, like his sponsorships. Didn't he do a boxing match and then immediately get the championship? And also he has his podcast, having to manage the entirety of... Yeah, and plus he also has to manage the entirety of his energy drink line that he got with freaking KSI, whatever that drink is called, Pulse?
Prime, that's what it's called.
Prime.
It's actually not bad, funny enough. That's a pretty damn good sports drink. It's actually not that bad.
But I'm going to say this. Only because I also think that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn was robbed of the tag team titles against Judgment Day. Because I'm not going to lie. Sami, great wrestler. But in that match alone, Kevin was fighting his freaking butt off. He was pulling Jeff Hardy moves, being Kevin Owens. And even with his new shtick where he literally just runs up and knocks niggas out, let me try that again. And even in certain stint right now where...
Knocks niggas out. Oh man.
I forgot this TikTok. All right.
Yeah, keep going. You straight, bro. You straight.
Okay. Let me focus. Okay.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. That's gonna be added to the blooper reel. Oh man. I might make a blooper reel now for that. That's fucking comedy. Bro, y'all see how far away this nigga got away from his mic? Oh man, that's how you know. Oh shit. Let me turn up his volume too, by the way. Oh fuck.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga, don't smile. All right. Okay. Okay. Serious up. Mama say, mama sama makusa. Cool. All right. And he even has his current stint now where he's knocking people out, just literally just running up and knocking people the heck out.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that as well. I feel like if he becomes a champion, he'll be able to give it a good name and keep the name of the U.S. title and also have a good champion with it. Because I think I don't think this is the first time that he's won U.S. title either.
Nah, I don't think it'll be his first either. No.
Yeah, plus he's Canadian, so that's even more of a boost.
the Canadian storyline with it. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just think Logan's gonna retain just because that's not right now. I feel like Logan's the right person for the title because he's kind of the person that is envisioned for how you want the US title to be, especially like how an American is, just arrogant, smug, on top of the world, doing shit that you're not supposed to be doing, everything. Like, obviously, again, he's coming, like, he's never really been in this industry at all, is just coming in and just taking over and dominating. I think, like, he's living what is their idea of the American dream, and I think that's why, like, right now, he's kind of the perfect person to just hold on to the title for a bit. I wouldn't be mad if KO won, obviously not, but I just think that right now it's Logan's to lose for a little bit. Like, I think he's gonna hold on to at bare minimum Mania.
That is actually fair. I cannot argue with that.
All right. Next up, we got the men's rumble. 30-man men's rumble. You guys start with this one.
Let me just say this right now. If Gunther somehow wins this rumble, I will wear a Boston Celtics hat and a Cowboys jersey and say I love both teams with all my heart and a smile on my face with tears going down my eyes. I will be so pissed off if Gunther this man is already the goddamn Intercontinental Champion and he's going into the rumble. Why are champions going into the rumble themselves? And that honestly, like, highly annoys me. Tag, I understand. But if you're a solo champ, what the heck are you doing in the rumble? I'm sorry. But now that that's out of the way, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That angered me on Raw. I'm sorry, but that's all. I had to get that out the way. But no, my main prediction for the rumble, if somebody's going to win, I would definitely put hands down. It's a toss up between, I'm probably have to pick one, CM Punk or Cody Rhodes.
Oh, easily, very easily.
So you're in the same boat?
Same boat. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think Drew's a good person and everything. I think they're gonna try to flesh out that story with him and Damian Priest for a little bit. Gunther's obviously, like, again, I mean, he's a perfect person. I feel like obviously that could challenge Seth and give him a really good world title case. But Gunther's already fighting for the world title the day after, well, not the day after because it's on Monday, but he's defending his title on Raw. So it's not like he's got to go straight from the Rumble to defend his title. So it's kind of like, I mean, yeah, like defending your title as much as you would have to defend it on top of then eventually challenging Seth, it's not impossible, and I think he could be the right person to do it. But I think WWE at the moment is focused on CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, like, easily.
That's fair. But now, okay. So for the video, we have to lock in an answer.
Mm-hmm.
So I know they're both good choices, and they're probably going to be the final two. Like, let's just be honest. If it's not them, they have to put a lot of trust in Kofi to pull off one of them Kofi spots for him to get back in the ring, and put a lot of money on that man to have a Kofi Mania too, which is not going to happen this year, at least. because the story needs to end before we get another like champion like any of the other like superstars and other former champions to ever get a chance at another like title shot for real.
Oh yeah, not even close. It's like, matter of fact, they might fuck around and just be done with the Kofi spots altogether, because he hasn't had a Kofi spot in like 3-4 years. Like, it's been like botched.
No, he's done it twice. He's done it twice, but he keep messing it up.
Yeah,
or not messing it up, but it's like things just didn't work out.
Yeah, no, they're botches. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was cool for a while, but now you're at the point where it's like, yo, it's just more and more botches. So it's just difficult for a dab in. But no. But no, giving you my answer and everything, you're like undecided, because I can hear it in your voice. Giving you my answer, I unfortunately think that it's clearly going to be CM Punk. I think that CM Punk, they essentially, since day one, has already teased, like since his return at Survivor Series, they've already teased that it should be Punk versus Seth at Mania. And it does suck, especially with Seth's knee injury. Like, he's not going to be 100%. He's not going to be how I really want Seth to be. So that match is not going to be probably as well like done as I feel like a lot of people would think it would end up actually being. But I do think that Punk is going to end up being the one to win the Rumble. I personally think, though, I mean, if Cody does win it, then like that changes a lot of things. But I think the plan is for Punk to win it.
Okay, so my pick will probably Cody, because I'm saying this. Cody has done some extreme things. Well, yeah, he's done extreme things, especially in AEW. But with his WWE run, the only extreme thing that he's really done this year, or not this year, but last year, was the freaking Hell in a Cell spot where he went in with a freaking torn, what was it, bicep? Torn muscle.
His pec. He tore his pec.
Yeah, he had a torn pec and still went in for that. But this man, CM Punk, has gone into multiple matches, even in AEW, dog collar matches, all that type of stuff. I feel like if he's going to fight for a chance to fight and get that belt from Seth, it's going to be an Elimination Chamber. You could do some extreme stuff in the Elimination Chamber, and I feel like CM Punk would rather win that than just win the Rumble where it's no weapons really being brought in. Because that man can go extreme even in his age now. I
actually think the opposite. I think with his age and how he has looked in a lot of his matches, especially in his AEW run, like the end of his AEW run, he didn't look that well and everything. And I feel like the person that's best equipped to handle going through a chamber gauntlet to get a title shot at WrestleMania is Cody. And it's like not even close too. Like, yeah, that boy Punk and everything. Punk was my guy, and he was definitely he's definitely gonna be immortalized in this wrestling shit for what he's done. But nah, it's just I think like if you're gonna give a scenario of somebody's gonna win at Rumble and then somebody's gonna win at Chamber to be able to challenge both champions at Mania, you're gonna convince me like 9.5 times out of 10 that it's gonna be Punk wins the Rumble and then Cody has to go on to the Chamber and win that Chamber match.
I get what you're saying. And I agree. I half agree, because if you look in the chat real quick, let me just post an image real quick. Let me see. Should be posting into the chat right now. Like, I think you understand how much of a freak this man CM Punk is when it comes to extreme stuff, though. This man is a borderline. Like, this man's a full on freak.
Good God.
Maybe it's freaking uploads.
Good God. I see what you're talking. I see it and everything. Oh my God, I can't even keep that picture up for long. Oh my God. Trigger warning, by the way. Holy hell, trigger warning. Might have to put that shit.
It's one of those. All right.
It is kind of. It's kind of out of nowhere. Like, yeah, there was no. I had to probably put a trigger warning for that one. Yeah.
My bad. But no, five. If you want to put one in the video, let me see. Let me put this one of him before he went into it. Just saw his face as he was preparing for the match. That man was fully ready for that joint.
Is that a strap match?
It was a dog collar match.
Oh, I have not seen that match at all. Sheesh. Oh, no.
Oh, no, that's one of the bloodiest matches I've ever seen in wrestling. They were going the heck in. Like, he ended the joint with a fully, like, bloody face. Like, that man, CM Punk, has been doing some extreme stuff in AEW, like, hands down.
So my thing is, though, see yes, collar, and I get it, and I get, like, especially, like, you're not gonna really see a bunch of blood and everything with H&M, with H&M, kind of. But when I'm looking at it, though, I'm being more realistic. That match compared to being in a chamber, that chamber hits different. Like, you're not finna just, like, taking hits on the chamber, like on the chamber steel. Nah, I think if you're gonna convince me that somebody would do that for a full 25-30 minutes, I think, like, or even longer than that. Sometimes some of them chamber matches be like 40 minutes long. You're gonna convince me that somebody's gonna be able to handle that. I think you're looking at a Cody Rhodes that would survive the situation better compared to obviously a CM Punk. I just don't think that I don't even think he wants to go through it. Like, I just don't think he's gonna want to go through it. I'll be honest.
Oh, wait. Oh my God, it just hit me. Okay, so this is not like my lock in, but I will say a surprise entrant for the men's rumble. I feel it in my heart, and I want to say this, and I know I might be wrong. I feel like I most likely am going to be wrong, but there's a slight sliver in my mind, based off of how certain things have been kind of getting hinted at. Big E.
No,
making return.
Not a chance. Not a chance. He's already come out and said that it's not in the cards for him and everything. He still doesn't feel comfortable. Not a chance. Like, look, okay, nothing's impossible, but, like, out of everybody that's been rumored to come back so far, that's literally the smallest chance I've, like, ever seen. He's not ready to come back. He might not come back. I'll be surprised he comes back at all in 2024. He might not come back till 2025.
You don't think he could even come back as a manager at least? Because he just did a return with the New Day for the bump. This last actually yesterday, which
that's cool, but, like, wrestling though, like, nah, like Big E would be coming back to, like, be in the ring. I think he's charismatic enough to where he could do some Titus O'Neil things. Like, if you want to do, like, you remember how Titus was for this past Mania, where Titus for that fatal four-way tag match, Titus did commentary one time. I think, like, Big E could do commentary every now and then while he's just, like, rehabbing, but right now I don't even know if he's interested in that. So I think you're better off at this current moment in time getting a scenario where it's gonna be Big E won't come back till 2025. I don't see, there's no way in hell. Nah, especially I think he's still too scared about his neck, which I would too. I mean, he broke his fucking neck. So yeah, nah. I get his trepidation. I don't think he's coming back for actually a little bit, actually. I'll be honest.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Let me see.
All right, and then we're on the final match. So the final match on the card is going to be the Fatal 4-Way match for the Undisputed Universal title. I'm letting you know right now, I don't see how Roman does not retain. Especially since Especially since the TKO news, everything that dropped this morning about Vince and everything. I know people want The Rock and Cody, like The Rock and Roman to be a Mania match, but The Rock might be busy taking control of the fucking company. Like, let's just be 1000% honest with you. The Rock might be taking control of the damn company at this point because of how bad it's gotten and everything. Like, y'all heard things this morning about Vince McMahon and Brock Lesnar, and then about the stuff that Stephanie McMahon and Triple H didn't do, and everything. Like, all is going on. Like, bro, you're looking at a scenario.
Wait, Brock Lesnar did something?
Yeah, well, I don't want to talk about it too much and everything. It's very. Is it
like on, like, plane ride from hell type situation? Or?
It's very triggering. It's very bad. It's very bad. But yeah, Brock Lesnar's involved in some shit. You can go look it up and everything. It's pretty bad. But, like, that, like, look, if there was ever a plan, I think, for Randy to take the title and Cody finishes the story at Mania versus like obviously like versus like versus him, like versus Randy. I didn't think it was gonna happen. But I was like, I understood why a lot of people like were starting to kind of think about it. After that news that dropped today, though, absolutely not, because now that Rock Roman match is probably not happening at bare minimum for like another year now. Like I feel like that has to get pushed back. And then on top of that, since now that match is not happening, okay, the only person that Cody like really needs to topple is Roman. So it's just, y'all, I just don't see, like, number one, like LA Knight and AJ and everything, respected them and all that. I think they're gonna put on a good show. I don't think any of those two have a chance. It literally was just between Randy and Roman, and because of the stuff that just released today, I don't think I think it's like almost it's like 99.999, you know how many nines it is. Like, I think it's like Roman is like a lock at this point now.
Okay. I'm gonna say, okay, this is
you also don't know about the TKO news and everything, so like I kind of feel like I understand your like you like may not like kind of know, because you weren't even aware of the stuff that's
took over as chairman, and I know that there's a lawsuit going on right now, but I thought it was just events.
I didn't know anybody else was on. No, that lawsuit can destroy the fucking company. Like, it's bad.
Oh. But granted, all I saw that was John Laurinaitis and Vince. I didn't see anything about anybody else in the company.
No, it's a lot of people and everything. I'll send you if you want to read about it and everything. It's very graphic. I'll send you the documents later. But it's some shit. It is some shit.
All right.
But so like, if I were to take that away, right? Like, if I were to take away that and everything, what was your initial thoughts on who was gonna win?
I was kind of in the same boat, but I'm saying, okay, I hate ever freaking wanting to predict it. I don't want this man to win. I want this man to finally lose and just drop the belt and just say, so we can say finally, and I don't want to wait till Mania. I know it's going to be Roman, but oh my son, I wish it was Randy. Oh me.
There was a lot of rumbling for, I want to say, the past couple of weeks, where people were thinking again, you kind of mentioned it as well, where you were like, Roman and Rock doesn't have to be like for the title and everything, and people were like,
it really doesn't.
And people were like, oh well, because it doesn't have to be a title, it's for the Mania match, then Roman can drop the belt to Randy. I'm at the point now, I don't see it. I just really don't see it. I was very bleak on it before, but especially after that lawsuit news dropped today, absolutely not. Yeah, not even close. I think Roman, like, and I know people are gonna be like, yo, what does it have to do with that match? It has a lot to do with that match, because if Rock has to take over the fucking company, Rock is not gonna have no time to be able to not immediately for Mania and everything. He's got to take over everything. He's not gonna have a chance to just hop in the ring with Roman, not this year.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. If Roman carries the belt onto Mania and gets beaten by Cody, could you see Randy taking that belt afterwards then? Yeah,
like SummerSlam or something like that, for sure. It's not impossible. Get Randy to stack up his championship things and everything. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yo, imagine it. Oh my god, I now see the plan. I see the layout. Randy gets that belt, and then John Cena does his final run with the belt and beats freaking Ric Flair's record. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, no, I need that 100%. I need that 100% in my life. Beat that man record. Beat all that.
All right, and then final thoughts. Do you have any final thoughts about the pay-per-view and like anything else you want to talk about real quick?
F. Gunther.
You're stupid, man. You
are. He should not be in the Rumble. He is an Intercontinental Champion. If it's a tag, I understand. You should not be. Even the Money in the Bank winner, it could have been in there, and I wouldn't have batted as much of an eye. But the fact that you're gonna put someone who's actively a champion, and not only that, in my personal opinion, doing a better reign than Roman himself, because he's actually defending the title on a more common basis. Heck, Seth is doing a better job than Roman. But you see Stone in the Roman. Shoot.
Yeah, you're hilarious, man. You are a nut. You're hilarious.
But I'm right, and you know I am. You know he shouldn't be in that match.
Nah, cause no, I think he deserved to be in the match because again, if he I'm not we haven't had a dual champion since Seth beat Cena. Like we haven't had, because Seth, remember, Seth had the Universal Championship at the time. I think it was the Red Universal Championship. Yeah, the Red Universal Championship, and then he beat Cena, who had the United States title. So I haven't seen anybody, we haven't had anybody who done that in a while. So I'll be 1000% honest with you. I see why he's entering, because if they ever wanted to explore that storyline again, he's a perfect candidate to be able to do it. But obviously, I don't think he's gonna win. I think it'll be Final Four though, for sure. Final Four, 1000%.
They better jump him and make it 3 in 2 seconds.
My final thoughts for the Women's Rumble. It's look, I think the two main matches, besides the not talking about the run-up matches, I think the two main matches are gonna be fantastic. I think fucking Logan Paul and KO are gonna put on a fucking absolute clinic, we're gonna get like a wrestling clinic in that shit. And then obviously with the story moments and everything, we're gonna have everybody in the Fatal 4-Way hit their finishers and some shit, and we'll see how that fucks around and it turns out. So that'll be like a good one there. For the Women's Rumble, I feel I want to see AJ come back. I'm not gonna lie, the Sasha Banks Mercedes Moné rumor, that's unfortunately looking bleak right now, because I heard that they said that actually WWE was talking with her, and the talks fell apart. It wasn't like a bad talks, but it's just like they didn't come to an agreement, and they expect her to sign with AEW and everything. So I'm not gonna lie, I think Mercedes is going to AEW. I think that's what she's doing. But yeah, getting an AJ Lee appearance will soothe my heart. I'll be happy with that. For the Men's Rumble,
I'm just saying, if she somehow, I'm just, my bad. I was saying if she somehow won though, I'm just saying, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna say this.
When's the last time she wrestled, bro? She hasn't wrestled since.
She could have been training all this time.
AJ hasn't wrestled in 10 years though. It's been a minute okay. So in wrestling fans, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But AJ hasn't wrestled in a minute, right? She hasn't wrestled in almost 10 years, I think.
I mean, shoot, neither had. Well, if CM Punk didn't go to AEW, he would have been on the same exact thing.
I get that, but at least CM Punk was he did MMA and shit. He hopped in UFC and all that, and then he was doing he did, yes, but he was at least he was at least doing stuff that would help him keep up those type of skills. At least to my knowledge, when it comes to AJ has been a mom, and that's kind of really been it. For the Men's Rumble, I need I'm not gonna lie to you, I need Trick to enter the Rumble, I need Melo to enter the Rumble, and I need Braun to enter the Rumble. What we now need to see is the NXT world knows how these guys are going to be some rising stars, and so does some of the universe, but now they need to be put on, Carmelo's already been on SmackDown a couple of times, but now all three of these guys need to be put on the main stage. They need to actually be able to hey, I need you to hop in the Rumble and actually do some things here. I actually need you to go ahead and put on a show. So Carmelo, I think Carmelo, if you're going to tell me Carmelo hops in there and survives 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, cool. Same thing with Braun and everything, cool. I think Trick is probably be the one who would get the least amount of minutes out of everybody, but yeah, I think all three NXT dudes, I think the three of those, they need to hop in the Rumble, and they need to go ahead and display, put themselves on the map. Plus,
now I'm gonna say this.
Oh, hold on, my fault. Hold on, real quick. Plus, I do want to be able to yell "whoop that Trick" when he comes in with the entrance and everything. Man, bro, if we were
that Trick, what? I like it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
But plus, shoot, would Booker? I think they'll put Book. Yeah, Booker would probably be on commentary again. Yeah, I think they'll put. I think Booker might be on commentary for that. Yeah, for sure. I don't think Ilya. Oh, my fault. I don't think Ilya is gonna get on there because they like Ilya's focused on the match and he's supposedly I think hurt in his storyline. So like Ilya Dragunov, I think would be cool. But yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Well, I'm gonna say this: Carmelo's not a surprise only because Sean already announced that he was going to be in the Rumble, so he's gonna be there. But I'm saying Trick coming in and knocking out Carmelo though. Oh, that will be good. I'm just saying.
Ooh, that's gonna set up the NXT storylines for who. That means that breakup is coming way sooner than everybody thought. If that happens, for sure.
And that would also be bringing a lot of viewership to NXT as well, because people gonna want to see that. They supposed to come in, especially if they hype it up on commentary. Like these guys are a good team together. They work together for a good number of time, a good amount of time in NXT, and then he knocks them out. I was like, bro.
Plus, I need Braun Breaker to come in there and like wreak havoc. Like I need Braun to come in there and just hit everybody with some spears, throw out a couple people, like show off his dominance. Like I definitely need that.
And this is literally one of the Steiner kids, right? This is like one of the Steiner's kids, right? One of the main brothers.
I actually don't know. I believe so.
Well, let me see.
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure.
I think he's the son of the other one, not Scott Steiner, but Rick. I think he's the son of Rick. Yep, is the son of Rick Steiner and nephew of Scott Steiner.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, Rick Steiner. Yeah, nah, bro. Like, but yeah, the three of them I feel like have to go in and like show off, put on a show. Any surprise men entrances that like I can actually expect? I think Okada. I think Okada will make his Rumble debut. I think Okada will come over there.
Okay, surprise pick for the men's Rumble. Ooh.
Surprise entrance though. Like I don't see nobody else winning again. Like besides like Cody and them. But like surprise entrance.
Like I did say Big E, but I feel like there might be another one that I'm not thinking of.
You know, I think Okada is like signing a deal with WWE. And I think Okada could show up tomorrow. So Okada showing up, that would be whew. I believe Kenny Omega's still on a contract though. I would have loved Omega, but I think Kenny Omega is still on a contract.
Oh, wait. Did MJF ever come back to AEW yet? Or is he still like up in the air?
No. His contract is still supposed to be up in the air, but MJF's not going anymore. I think that's storyline. Actually, you know, matter of fact, yeah. Kenny re-signed last year in August for 4 years. So Kenny's definitely not going nowhere. MJF's not going nowhere. I'm pretty sure that contract thing is just a storyline bit, and everything. I think they're gonna have that locked up. But yeah, Okada. I think Okada is Okada's been like he just like bid goodbye to New Japan, so I think Okada is gonna come over I think Okada's gonna come in and probably be like the surprise of everybody. They might do some shit, you know, where they'll bring back like classic Hall of Famers or something like that. But yeah, I think Okada is probably the one surprise entrance that's like, hey, here's your welcome to WWE moment.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this: if it's not Big E, I'm gonna lock this in, because if it's not Big E, it's gonna be. I feel like in my heart that MJF is still a possibility, only because the fact that like MJF was removed off the AEW roster page, stuff like that. So there is a slight chance. They did not as big as Sasha coming back, but there is a chance.
But remember though, they did the same shit with what's his name, with Jey Uso. Remember how they moved Jey Uso to the fucking Legacy Superstar page and everything for that bit? I think again it's another like how WWE did with Jey Uso, where Jey Uso, that thing was like a work for like 2 weeks and everything. Then he came back. I think the AEW thing with MJF is the same shit. I think that's like, hey, that's just like a work and everything. Even though he doesn't have the title anymore, I think that's just a work. That's just like, oh yeah, you're just like, hey, we're just doing this just to like potentially like hey, we're just gonna do this just to make it seem like something's like not happening in the background. But nah. Yeah, the only actual surprise is, like, in my opinion, is probably gonna be Okada. But I would love for I would love for all three of the NXT dudes to show up. I don't know if all three will. I think Carmelo is definitely probably gonna get a shot, But I would love for Braun Breaker, Trick Williams, and Carmelo Hayes to get in that ring and definitely show off themselves for NXT. Put NXT on the map for sure.
Yeah, so we know Carmelo is certain, but it's just like, man,
he's gotten the most SmackDown matches. Remember, he was in that US tournament with Kevin Owens. Like he's been on the main roster, putting himself up there. He's the only person that like I think Braun has the talent and everything, and Braun's done some main matches too. When they did the NXT Championship on Raw and stuff, like Braun's had some main roster matches. The only person who I don't think who's been actually no, Trick has been on the main roster before. He hopped on SmackDown one time. So but nah, I think but no, Carmelo has like the most experience. So yeah, if you're gonna tell me out of all three, if you could only choose one that would show up, it would probably be Carmelo for sure.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me see real quick, because I feel like, can I mess that up? Hold on. Let me make sure I didn't mess this up, because I swear I saw something that said Shawn Michaels announced that Carmelo A. Hayes was gonna be in a Rumble, but now I'm not seeing that. Hold on. Let me fact check myself real quick before I screw myself over. Hold on. Carmelo Hayes.
You definitely fact check yourself and everything for sure.
See, Carmelo Hayes. Uh-oh. Okay, let me just change that real quick. My bad. All right. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. I effed that up. So my mind mixed up the U.S. title announcement from Shawn Michaels with the Rumble announcement. My bad. Okay, so he was not a certain pick at all. It's a surprise if either of them show up. If any of those three show up.
Yeah, for sure.
That was my bad. All right.
And that's gonna pretty much gonna do it and everything. It's kind of our final thoughts there, and everything. So yeah, we're gonna put this full thing up on YouTube. So this will be up on my channel and everything. But yeah, we'll put this full thing up, and we'll upload it and everything. So hopefully you guys agree. Let us know down in the comments whether you disagree or agree with our picks and everything. But yeah, this is gonna be Y2 Shadows out. Afro.
F. Gunther.
He's not gonna say his outro, I guess. He said F. Gunther. Fucking idiot. Alright, y'all. We gonna get out of here and everything. Love y'all. We'll see y'all later. Deuces. See y'all next time.